I applaud that. You said patriarchy, right? I want to make sure. So I applaud that, but I have a different take on it, which is that we have liberated women and we have not liberated men. We have liberated women to be our fathers. Right? In other words, I was raised by a homemaker mother and a lawyer father, and I was raised in the 60s, and as a feminist, it was all about being able to be my father. And so I became a lawyer, and my father wanted me to have a job because he wanted me to be able to support myself, and I'm all for that. Men and women, boys and girls, ought to be able to support themselves. But we are raising our daughters now completely differently than my mother was raised, right? Our daughters are raised to be anything. Our sons are being raised the same way my father was. Your worth as a man is determined by what job you get and how much money you make and how much power you wield. But that's a half-finished revolution. I'm sorry, that's a patriarchal idea of some men about what it means to be a man. Men care just as much as women care, right? Men love just as much as women love. We need to get to a place where being a good man, a strong man, a sexy man, includes being a man who can say, you know what, I'm supporting my wife with care rather than cash. I'm going to be the lead parent for this period of time. I may be the lead parent all the way through because my wife's a CEO, and I've never met a male CEO who didn't have a lead parent at home. So it's going to be the same for women. So I think part of this has to be men have to have a conversation about, wait a minute, is this really the world you want? Do you want to be stuck in, I mean, that's what Gloria Steinem wrote in 1970 when it was about, turning over the establishment. And she said, men don't want to be in the gray flannel suit with this extremely narrow definition of what it is to be a man. So I agree with you, but I think it's time for men to have that conversation and have a much broader concept of what a good man is.